Okay, I'm just gonna play it by ear. Ah, there she goes again. We have movement. We have movement. The baby stayed behind, and she's gonna do her thing. It's 3:37 p.m. 3:37 p.m. We have movement and we have visual contact. 5132. 5132. We shall see. Is this a daily routine? Is she going to be pretty active today? We shall see. Ah, there we go. After school children manipulation continues. After school children manipulation continues. Same time frame. Same time frame. See how that works out? Bait, focus, follow the silver vehicle. There he is. There he is. He's looking around. He's looking around. He's looking around. Oh! Instructions given. Denied access. Is that right? No. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, he's actually going inside. Door's open. The door is open for the young child to step in. Looks like it's a different technique now. The door is left open and the child is inside. It's 3:39 p.m. Again, the silver vehicle, bait, focus, follow, attention, span. The silver vehicle turned on, and they were expecting me to follow the silver vehicle as a distraction, focus, follow, and the young child right behind was sneaking in. That's how distractions work, and this proves, this is evidence, this is not by coincidental. This is instructions given. They're all working together to create a distraction, an alibi, so the young child can step in. We got the young child, and look how long the young child is taking to come out. He never went inside this apartment before, and now he's going inside the apartment. So they're obviously, this is new. This is new development. This is new development now. And this is the reason for the electronic harassment, bright light harassment, as far as while I was in the kitchen. You heard me in the kitchen. So this is the reason, as far as provoke, family confrontation, order of protection. This is the reason my phone was damaged. My ex-wife reacted. This is the reason Homeowner Martinez called her, complaining I was recording her son eating. That's called bait, focus, follow, attention span. Same as the silver vehicle. The young lady that lives at 5132. Again, that was not by accident or coincidental. It was timed. It was calculated. It was timed, calculated, on command signal, instructions given. So the young child, after school, you notice he was looking around if there was any witnesses, and then he went inside. So we shall see what further developments transpire. And we're going to focus on what this criminal organization is trying so desperately for us not to see. Bam. So we see Now we are focused. They got a different agenda. Again, looks can be very deceiving. You see how that worked out? You guys are watching firsthand how this criminal organization is able to avoid the camera set on the victim's eye scope. They can see where I'm adjusting the camera, if it's close up, long range, or short range. And according to that, that's when they make their movements to avoid the camera's exposure. The kid is in there. The kid is in there. This is the first time. It's 3:43 p.m. 3:43 p.m. Thursday, November 7th, 2024. I mean Friday. It's Friday. November 8th, 2024. Friday, November 8th, 2024. 3:43 p.m. We are focused. And this address is 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. Okay. All right. Again, this is the reason for the bright light harassment. This is the reason for the order of protection. This is the reason for Town of Cicero police officers that are involved in criminal activity. Not all. I want to clarify that. There's some good officers. But the ones that aren't, that are involved with this criminal organization, well, they're harassing me. And I'm being followed, and that's okay with me. I have no problem. We are focused, and we are still waiting for the child to come out. He does not live there. He usually comes in to pick up his bike and leaves. He leaves his bike in the morning and retrieves it in the afternoon after school. He does not live there. You can see that the mailbox are being tampered with. They're off the hinges. They're twisted. And, of course, that's where the white powder bags are placed for pickup. So we are watching closely. And we are still waiting for this child that is involved in criminal activity involving white powder bags known as cocaine. This child now is inside harm's way. It's well documented how this criminal organization functions. Their daily planning. And there's a reason why a child is involved. Obviously to avoid suspicion. Time. Let me get my other phone. 3:46 p.m. 3:46 p.m. We are still waiting for the child to exit. This is the first time. Community gang stalking in the background. This is the first time the young child has been on video inside this apartment. If you notice, all the windows are covered up. Very secretive. He's been instructed to wait inside. So we are waiting to see any further developments. We are focused. 3:47 p.m. 3:47 p.m. We shall see. It looks like we have uncovered a new strategy in this criminal organization's involvement with children. There's a new strategy. Just inviting them inside the apartment now. So we shall see if there's any drug use. If there's any nose check. We're going to be paying close attention to this. As you can see, the windows have construction plastic bags covered on the windows. There's drug activity there. Well documented. There's drug activity. This child is in harm's way. I hope these government agencies are not sleeping on the job, especially State Representative Lisa Hernandez, Congressman Chuy Garcia, the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, Chicago and Dearborn, Illinois, Child Protective Services, the news media. The urgency is greater than before. This criminal organization is finding new ways of involving children to avoid suspicion, any open investigation. And again, there's certain town of Cicero police officers involved in criminal activity protecting this criminal organization regarding identity theft Medicaid. Daily drug dealing, traffic transactions, distribution and packing, special delivery, white powder bags, known as cocaine. That's right, folks. We are focused 5130 and 5132. Earlier on the video, we noticed that the silver vehicle driven by the young lady at 5132, same time frame, right behind her. Same time frame, right behind her, the young child after school children manipulation was walking real quickly. This is not by accident. This is not by coincidental. This is timed. This is timed. And high-tech surveillance monitor, very aware of my location and activities. The silver vehicle, bait, focus, follow, attention span. Once it drove away, they were expecting me to stay focused on the silver vehicle, and the young kid is just going to sneak in and go inside the apartment. This was not supposed to be recorded, folks. That's right, this is exclusive video evidence how this criminal organization is utilizing after-school children and before in their involvement of daily drug dealing, traffic transactions, distribution and packing, the Candyman basement apartment. 5132 and 5130, of course. The Candyman resides at 5130 basement apartment. We are focused and we are still waiting for further developments. 3:50 p.m., the young child is still inside this apartment. Instructions given. This is exclusive video evidence how this criminal organization is trying to cover up another lure here. The guy came out with his Doberman Pinscher. It's always nice to see a good relationship with the owners and their animals. They have positive things, positive qualities. They seem like nice people, but they cross the line when there's children involved. They cross the line. And this is the reason we're providing a public service. Because the urgency is greater than before. Remember now, these children have no idea what they're participating in. And they're being manipulated. They're being manipulated by organized crime to profit their criminal organization. This is their bread and butter. 5130 and 5132. Unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid victims are manipulated, coerced, preconditioned to react. Just as my ex-wife was to when she received a phone call from homeowner Martinez next door regarding my recording of her son baiting me, bait, focus, follow, attention span. His intentions were very clear. That's why I marked on the video, caution, danger, warning. And we have the evidence, and we are very grateful that this criminal organization is responding and reacting. We're going to continue capitalizing on their mistakes. Again, I have a limited income. I cannot continue affording buying phones left and right, of course. But here we go. We have a very important person here that just passed by. Is he going to stay and visit? I'm not sure. But he did give a look. We see him from time to time. He's not really coming as frequent. But, well, that's a very important person that we are including in our videos. Every time we see him, we really don't see him much. And by the way, did you see that? Let me see. I think I saw something. I'm not sure. I'm just going by hunch here. I think I saw something. My son is downstairs. How about that? He was real quiet. He must be listening, because he was real quiet. But he's also working. Remember now, my family has no idea this is going on. So I doubt he's listening, because he always got his headphones on and he's on the computer. But my family has no idea. I know what social acting is. But I'm being attacked on a daily basis while sleeping, while eating, while watching TV. So obviously, community gang stalking. Obviously, this criminal organization prefers I record them than watching TV. So if this is their agenda, I have no idea what they're thinking. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because I'm recording stuff that it's going to jeopardize their livelihood. When you're utilizing kids to deliver white powder bags, and we have on video underage teenagers indulging as far as drug activity, white powder bags known as cocaine. We uploaded that video 2 times already. Well, I just don't get it. This is going to jeopardize their livelihood, and this is nationwide. It is posted as a national security threat. This criminal organization, as far as identity theft Medicaid, and victims are being followed home from work. It's a big money. There's big money there. Well, I'm going to stop talking. And we're just going to continue surveillance. It's, let me grab my other phone. 3:57 p.m. How time flies. Let me tell you, folks. If I blink, I'm gonna miss it. That's why I try and be on it. That's why I don't drink and smoke. That's why it's so important to know fact from fiction. Because there's a lot of distraction going on. We have a situation here. Nope, false alarm. Wrong place at the wrong time, buddy. Looks like he lost his car keys. I don't know who this is, but he just pops up out of nowhere. Wrong place at the wrong time, buddy. Keep it moving, because I don't know. People from time to time jump on the shot. And we have to film it because it's part of the, we can always go back and see if it's part of the equation or not. So that's why we take everything into consideration here. Everybody gets an equal opportunity on my YouTube channel. And by the way, this is the reason why my YouTube channel is being attacked too. That's right. Big mistake. If you keep on attacking my YouTube channel, go ahead. You're more than welcome to. We're going to see how that works out for you. High-tech surveillance monitor can disable and shut down any power outage. That's why it's labeled as a national security threat. This is organized crime family's secret weapon now. This is how they're able to manipulate their victims at home. We are still waiting for the young child to come out from 5130. It's 4 o'clock. It's time for the mob to make her presence. So it's showtime with the mob. It's showtime with the mob. Here we go. Is she going to panic today and drive the opposite direction? Who's to say? Let me get ready, just in case I have to run out. gonna drive the opposite direction? I have no idea. So we gotta just make sure there's no loose ends. Going outside.